Today I'm going to make a drone. Actually, the cheapest drone. But why I am doing this? A few days ago, while I was searching some ideas on UMaker, then I found this guy who is looking for a drone within $15, which is not the price you would expect a drone to be. But I'm not only going to build this, but also challenge myself to do it just within 24 hours. So let's do this. As soon as the time started ticking, I planned how my drone is going to look and started designing in Photoshop. First, I made a rectangle and added a wing. Then I took the required portion and cut out the rest. Then I copied it and flipped it horizontally and vertically to make the drone. Also, I designed the controller as per my need. After that, I copied the files into the pen drive and printed those designs on A4 sheets. After printing out, I realized that I made a mistake. The gap between the propellers are not enough. So I had to redesign it.
Nice.
Then I took a 4mm ply as my drone material and pasted the template on it using glue stick. And started cutting using handsaw along the lines. Everything was going alright until the blades started breaking one by one. And it became very frustrating because the time was ticking and I had a lot to do. So without wasting any more time, I took out my jigsaw and started cutting it. The frame has completed, but I found a major issue that this type of motor shaft is very small. So if I mount the motor here, then I can barely see the shaft. So I can't mount any propeller here. To fix this, I use aluminum strip and cut it in required length. Bended it along the lines of the wings to make a landing gear. Then I drilled few holes to attach the motor to the aluminum strip, also to attach the strip with the wings. After that, I attached the motor with the aluminum strip and bended the strip to make the landing gear. After that, I drilled some holes on the drone body and attached the landing gear with the structure using 3mm screws. Okay, so now the structural part is done and it took me around 5 hours to complete this. So now it's time for the electronics. Our food has already arrived and we are very hungry as well. So we had our lunch right then, which was very delicious and we enjoyed it very much. Now come to the electronics part. Our drone mainly has two parts. One is transmitter, another one is receiver. We give the control signal from transmitter and the drone receives the signal and reacts accordingly. The remote controller consists mainly three parts: joystick, processing unit and radio transmitting module. And the drone or the receiver consists of processing unit, radio RX module, motor driver and some sensors like accelerometer and gyro which stabilize the drone. We can buy all these parts together in a kit, but it is quite expensive and our budget is only $15, so we are going to make everything by our own to reduce the price. I am using nRF24L01 for RF communication, so I will need two of them, one for the transmitter and other one for the receiver. I am using two Arduino Nano as the processing unit and a MPU 6050 to stabilize the drone while flying. All of these items cost only 1100 rupees or $15. To buy this kit, go to the description, you will find a link there. Now it's time to make the circuit. So first I built a sample circuit on a breadboard to see if my modules and connections are working properly or not. Then I opened Altium Designer in my PC and designed the circuit using the software. The software is quite handy, so it didn't take me more than 30 minutes. Also I have traced the Veroboard connections in a software and printed them to solder the circuit easily. Then I took the Veroboard and glued the previous template on it and started cutting along its lines. After I am done with the cutting, I started building the circuit. The circuit which I am building is not very complicated, but it can be quite difficult for those who don't have enough ideas in electronics. For them, I have used Altium Designer to make the PCB. I have already made the circuit, so this time I only had to convert it to PCB. If you want to modify this PCB a bit, then you can do that anytime in Altium. They have made it very easy. For you guys, I have also uploaded the PCB files on PCBWay, from where you can directly order the PCB. PCBWay is a very trusted PCB manufacturer. They usually charge $5, but for those who are ordering for the first time, it will be absolutely free of cost for them. So grab your first PCB from PCBWay and make this drone easily. Right now it's around 2 AM at night and I'm a bit tired too. Actually I didn't think that the circuit part will take that long time. Let's see if I can complete the whole thing within the time or not. After I have finished the circuit, I cleaned up the mess. And it was time for the programming. But I realized that I made a dumb mistake. I have not kept any gap for the insertion of the data cable. If I have to fix it now, it will take a long time. So the easier option was to cut the tip of the cable and then it entered quite smoothly. Then I started coding the drone. After I'm done with the initial coding, I check the MPU 6015 multi-V, which shows the drone axes like pitch, yaw and roll. After a little bit of more coding, I mounted the propellers and attached the battery and tried to fly it inside the room. But the drone was not responding with the remote. So I tried to fix this and this happened.
And finally it worked. But I was afraid to fly it inside the room.
So guys, we have successfully completed our drone within the time period. We still have 7 minutes, but we have not tested it yet outside. So let's go to the outside and check. Yesterday I was extremely tired, so I slept for the whole day. So now let's go to the outside and fly it.
I went to the nearest playground and tried to fly the drone. But its battery was so heavy, so it can't even lift. So I replaced it with smaller battery. And it worked. But it was not stable. So I tweaked the code, then it was quite stable.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I tried a new approach this time. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to build your own invention, head over to UMaker and add your idea there. You will have plenty of engineers like me who can help you make it. So see you in my next one. But before that, subscribe to my new channel, It's Your DD. New video is coming soon. So bye bye.